Yeah, y'all see me? Hey, because this is the Lisper Podcast, and I'm your host, Tyrone. And welcome to the Lisper Podcast. The co-host is here. Co-host is here in the flesh. The co-host is here saying, hey, hey. All right, he made his contributions. Everybody's here, and we're ready to go. So today's episode wasn't supposed to be an episode. I'm saying wasn't supposed to be an episode. I wasn't supposed to be in here doing this shit today, but something happened. Let me tell you what happened. I saw all these people seeing Travis Hunter was getting married, and they automatically started going, oh, he better have a prenup. Oh, he don't have no prenup. Oh, they started saying, I ain't saying she a gold digger. They started putting in the comments, she take my money when I'm in there. You know what I mean? They started saying all kinds of shit. And I was just like, leave that man alone. He's in love. You know what I mean? He's in love, leave him alone. Then I started thinking about it. So I tried to do a YouTube short about it. I was going to do a YouTube short about it, saying leave that man alone. He don't need no prenup. But a YouTube short wasn't enough. A YouTube short wasn't enough for what I was going to say. So I said, why not, Tyrone? Why not just get in the lab, the booth, the room, whatever you want to call this, the fake-ass studio, because I ain't got no money. I ain't got no money because I don't have no sponsors for real. 1800 don't sponsor me for real, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't got no money, but I'm in the building, and I'm doing this, and I'm saying what I got saying. Cheers to the freaking weekend. Shit. But okay, anyway, so I decided to go with to pre or not to pre, and that is the question. Now, look, I don't have no definitive stance on it. I do not have a definitive stance on whether a person should have a prenup or whether a person should not get a prenup. I see both sides of the situation, but I also see, I want to say the ridiculousness in it. I also see the ridiculousness. Yeah, the ridiculousness in it. Listen, my list might be fucking me up, or maybe I don't know how to pronounce that word, but y'all, it is what the fuck it is. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, I see the fucked up part about it because I'm gonna start with the women on the men's side. So, first of all, you got a woman, and the woman is going to marry a man that may be a baller, basketball player, football player, hockey player, whatever, or he's a guy that got a lot of money, famous dude, got a lot of money, or he may be an investment banker, whatever the case may be. You see a woman that gets with a man that got a lot of money, right? First of all, y'all automatically want to be like, she's a trophy wife, she's a gold digger, she's this, she's that, and it's like, y'all don't know this bitch. I mean, this young lady. I think y'all don't know this young lady, right? Y'all don't know her. Y'all don't have no clue who this woman is. Y'all don't know nothing about her. She's a gold digger because she found a rich man and she looks a certain kind of way, right? But the thing is this, right? So a woman that's single, that takes care of herself, that looks good, what kind of man is she supposed to find? What kind of man is she supposed to find? If she got her shit together and she's single and she looks nice, what kind of man is she supposed to find? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying, she don't have to be rich. She don't have to be of a certain stature to find her a good man. She can bump into a rich motherfucker anywhere. Rich people go to Walmart. Rich people go to the supermarket. Rich people be at the club sometimes, and poor people be at the club sometimes, I'm saying. So a single woman that looks nice that may not be of a certain stature, if she don't got money and she finds her a rich man, she's a gold digger. She automatically is a gold digger, right? I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke nigga. No, that's not how it goes. Oh shit. Hold on for a second. Hello? Podcasting and you live on it right now. She said, hey, y'all, because I got to answer the phone. Hey, I'm sorry, but when the wife called, I got to answer the phone. That's just how it goes. So we'll get back to it in a second. Yes, what can I help you, honey? All right, bye. It said, so Timothy Daly says, I'm gonna put it up there. You said it, so it's going on the screen. You said it, so it's going on the screen. It says, every woman is a gold digger of some sort. Nah, I'm not going to agree with that. I'm not going to agree with that because here's the thing, right? If you're a woman, whether you got money, whether you got your own, I love her because she got her own. You know, if you're a woman, whether you got money or you don't, if you look a certain way or you out here shopping, you're not looking for no broke motherfucker. Like, you're not a gold digger because you want a man that got a little something. You're not a gold digger because you want a man that got a couple of dollars. That don't make you a gold digger. That makes you smart. That makes you smart. What kind of woman that's single and looks good is going to go for a fucking bum? What kind of woman that's single and looks good going to go for a bum? No, she's not going to do that. So that don't make her a gold digger because she goes for a man with some money. That makes her smart. What? Okay, so let's say a regular woman, you know she's not a gold digger, right? She just regular. Let's say it's your sister. And you know for a fact your sister not a gold digger. Your sister ain't in the material thing. She's a regular, degular, smegular woman. And she meets, Stefan Diggs. I'm just using him because that's the first name popped in my head. But she meets Stefan Diggs, or she meets somebody that's got a whole lot of money, like a rich motherfucker, right? She would be stupid if that man approaches her and hollers at her and she don't at least return the call. That's dumb. You single, he's single. You looking to mingle, he looking to mingle. He's got money. You're not going to go for him for what? That's the kind of men that women are supposed to be looking for. They're supposed to be looking for men who are financially stable. That doesn't make her a gold digger. That makes her a smart woman. That makes her a woman that knows that she ain't about to struggle. She can do bad by her damn self. She can do bad by her damn self. So why would she go for a man that's not financially stable? Every woman out here that's single right now, every woman that you talk to on all the social media, all the websites, everything, when they say, what are you looking for in a man? First of all, he needs to be financially stable. First of all, he needs to be financially stable. That's the number one thing. And she didn't say rich. She didn't say he needs to be rich. She didn't say he needs to be a millionaire. She says he needs to be financially stable. So if a single woman is looking for a man and her one requirement is that man has to be financially stable and she needs a millionaire, the fuck is she supposed to do? The fuck is she supposed to do? She's supposed to be worried about what we think? She's supposed to be worried about if she looks like a gold digger? No. She's supposed to fucking pop that pussy, pop that pussy, baby, pop. Like, no, she ain't got to do all that, but I'm just saying she's supposed to holler and she's supposed to allow herself to get hollered at. That's how it goes. So I don't understand this whole concept of a woman that meets a man, if his stature and financial stature or whatever is higher than hers, she gold digging. We put that on him automatically. Because and it don't matter how she looked. It don't matter how she looked. People were saying, when people were saying that girl wasn't a gold digger that's marrying Travis Hunter, right? When people were saying that, right? People said, look at her. She looked like a gold digger. Why? Because she looked kind of sexy. So a woman that looks good, looks kind of sexy, is a woman that's automatically plotting on a rich motherfucker. But what if she was ugly, though? What if she was an ugly woman? And don't get on me. Don't get on me. There are ugly women that are out here in the world. There are ugly women that are out here in the world. But if she looks ugly, would we call her a gold digger? Because I would think that ugly makes her a gold digger too. Because if she ugly, she got a chance to get a man with money, why wouldn't she take that chance to get a man with money? Like, so if she looks good, she's a gold digger. If she looks ugly, what is she? If an ugly woman finds a millionaire man and marries him, she's not a gold digger because she's ugly. Like, I don't get it. How does a person's look determine if they're a gold digger or not? He said, a good woman inspires her man to go dig for gold. They build it together. They could build it together. You could meet a man to build it together, but in this day and age, yeah, you build together if you're in college. I meet a woman in college, she meets a man in college, they start dating each other in college, they build their career together. Cool, that's fine and dandy. But if you're 31, what do you do? If you're 31, what do you do? Because you don't want to be 31 and start building, do you? And you know, she might have her own enough to be like, hey, she got a house, she got a car, she chilling. She living in Philadelphia. But Hey, it ain't her fault if the man is balling in New York City or LA and she meet him. That's not her fault. And you saying this, okay, a good woman wants a man that's gonna dig for gold and build it together. So a good woman who's not a gold digger, who wants to build it with a woman, with a man and have a man dig for gold and build it together with him. She wants to do all of that shit, right? She's a good woman too, right? If she meets a millionaire and that motherfucker hollers at her, she's supposed to turn him down. She's supposed to say, no, I don't want to date you because you too rich. And I want a man that I have to struggle with for a little while so we can build something together. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, bro. She's not going to do that. She's not going to do that. But she ain't going to dig for gold neither. What she going to do is she going to date him. And if she loves him, she going to fuck on him and possibly marry him and be with him. If she don't love him, as a good woman, if she don't love that man, she's not going to stay with him. She's not going to stay with him. It's not going to be no need for a prenuptial agreement because there ain't going to be no proposal. Like a good woman is not going to get to the point of a man proposing to her and saying yes and agreeing to marry a man that she does not have love for. So no, she's going to date him. She's going to see what it's like. She ain't going to fucking play herself. But if she don't love that man, guess what a good woman going to do? She's going to walk away. She gonna walk on by. Bow, 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 bow. Okay, so no, a good woman is not going to turn down a chance. No woman that's single in her right mind is going to turn down a chance to date a millionaire. It's going to turn down a chance to date somebody who's got millions of dollars. Going to turn down a football player or a basketball player. They're not. They're going to see where it goes. They're going to take that chance. Okay. Now let's get to the prenuptial agreement shit, right? So let's say she wants a prenup, right? And now as soon as she says she wants a prenup, she's a gold digger, right? She's a gold digger because she wants the prenuptial agreement. But the fact of the matter is that she's put in a bad situation because she may want a prenup based on what that man is going to do. What that man is going to do. She might say, here, honey, I love you. Okay? Now, well, let me just go back. So we were talking about the man having to have a prenup on her so that if they break up, she won't take him for bad. But I'm going to say that a woman, like, it could be reversed too. She might ask Travis for a prenup. Because first of all, you're putting a woman in a bad situation. And let me tell you how you're putting a woman in this type of situation in a bad situation, right? Let me tell you how. So this woman is a regular woman, regular smegular, which means that she ain't no millionaire, which means that she possibly has to work. She possibly has to work. And she possibly might be working in Philadelphia, might be working in whatever state she's working in, but she's working for money. She works hard for the money. You know what I'm saying? She's working for the money. So she got her job. She's established in her city. She got her job. She's established in her city. She's making enough money to pay her bills or whatever. She's working hard for it, right? She meets a NFL player, right? She meets him in Philadelphia, but he don't play for the motherfucking Eagles. You know what I'm saying? He plays for the Denver Broncos or some shit like that. He hollers at her. She gonna take that opportunity because she's single. She ain't a gold digger, but I'm saying she's single. He's young. He's handsome. He's rich. He's everything. He's everything. So she gonna take that chance. She's gonna be like, oh, he's single, he's young, he's rich. I'm gonna take that chance. I'm gonna take that chance and do my dance, right? But she lives in Philadelphia. Now, he's rich. He lives in Denver. The relationship flourishes. They flourish. They going on dates. They doing the long distance thing. They doing the phone sex, bang, bang, bang. And then they meet each other. Sometimes he flies to Philly, she flies to Denver, whatever. He flies around, whatever. And then they do the real sex, bang, bang, bang. And everything is perfect. Everything is perfect. Okay, they love each other. They start to fall in love. And then, you know what's going to happen? You know what's going to happen? That motherfucker going to say, bring your ass to Denver. He's going to say, bring your ass to Denver. Which means this woman going to have to leave her family. She's going to have to leave her friends. She's going to have to leave her job. And she's going to have to leave everything that she loved to come to Denver, to come live with this man. And she's doing it on the faith and the belief and the love that this man is going to take care of her. Because once she gets out to Denver, she done lost that job. She don't have her mom them, daddy them, brother them, sister them. She don't have them no more. She have them like they still love her. She can visit them, they can visit her, but she don't have them no more for that support. She don't have them no more to fall back on. She don't even have them no more to call because they're going to start calling her now. See, when she couldn't make her rent payment before, she called her mom, get some money. She called her brother, get some money, cousin him, aunt him, uncle him, sister him, get some money. Now she out in Denver. She run into any financial, she can't call them. They're gonna be like, yo, ain't you with the ball? Don't he got money? Like, if you need money from me, you need to come home. That's what she's gonna be going through. So she gotta lose all of that. And she's gotta put all her faith in this man, right? And then this man says, hey, I want to marry you, right? I want to marry you. So now she wants to marry the man, right? Or he wants to marry her, whatever the case may be. Does she not have a right to say, hey, man, let's just get something on paper? Let's just get something on paper, because let's be honest. You got a lot of athletes that been out there. You got a lot of athletes, a lot of professional athletes that be at them clubs, a lot of professional athletes that be out here with these women. He's young, he's rich, he's handsome. Everywhere he goes, women are throwing stuff at him, including panties, okay? So she's got to have enough faith and enough trust in that man that he's not going to cheat on her, dip out on her. A lot of these athletes get involved in steroids, get involved in drug activity and stuff like that. Become drug addicts, alcoholics and stuff. And who got to hold them down? Their wife. A lot of these athletes, now you're seeing, a lot of these athletes are getting caught up in domestic violence situations. So this woman's got to move, got to go live with this man, got to agree to marry him, and got to put faith in the fact that he's not going to cheat on her, faith in the fact that he's not going to beat on her, faith in the fact that he's not going to be an alcoholic or a drug addict, faith in the fact that this man is not going to get injured, lose his career, and become bitter and take it out on her. Faith in the fact that she's got all these variables that could actually fuck up her life if she married this man and shit don't go right? And all she's saying is, listen, if I marry you and shit don't go right, I want to be able to make a decision to get divorced from you that's not going to destroy my life. You know what I'm saying? That's not going to, it says athletes faithful. Now you're spitting fiction. That's what I'm saying. You're proving my point, right? Athletes are known for being unfaithful, right? And if this woman doesn't want her man to cheat on her, or if this woman says, hey, cheating is the end all be all, or if the cheating comes out, maybe she can accept that, hey, man, listen, all athletes cheat. This motherfucker going to cheat on me. Maybe she can accept that. Maybe the money or maybe the love for him is worth to say, hey, you know what I'm getting myself into. I want to marry this man. I can get myself into cheating. If the cheating comes out on social media, the cheating comes out on TV, the cheating comes out everywhere, and then she got her family, her friends, everybody saying, oh, why you staying with him? Why you staying with him? He's a cheater. He's a dog. He's all this shit. That's a lot of stress on a woman. And all she's saying is that she wants to be able to divorce him. But he do owe her something. Like, let's not act like this man don't owe her nothing. He owes her something. If she divorces you now, she's got to go back to Philadelphia. She's got no house. She's got no job. She don't got no family she can count on, because when she was with him, she didn't send no money back. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of variables now. This woman uprooted her life. She lost her job. She quit her job. She uprooted her family. She wanted to come be with you. You violated. You're the drug addict. Or you slapped the shit out of her. Or you got injured and you can't play no more, and now the money getting funny and you mad because your career is over and you can't find nothing else to do outside of sports. You know what I mean? Or you is committing infidelity blatantly and having her look like a fool and all that. So she's got a right to say, hey, man, I want a prenup. And prenups don't mean take them for bad. Prenups don't mean, hey, I'm going to take all your money. Prenups don't mean I automatically want half of everything you fucking got. She can literally say, hey, listen, man, listen. Athletes cheat. Listen, man, I'm not saying that you're going to cheat. I'm not saying that you're going to hit me. I'm not saying that you're going to be a drug addict. I'm not saying that you're going to do any of those things. All I want to know is if you do that, if you do any of those things, if you do something that I consider is the end all be all of our marriage, can you not, for the love of me, not leave me fucked up? Not leave me fucked up. Because that's what these men want to do, right? That's what y'all want to do. That's the kind of men y'all want these women to go up to. A nigga that'll go, hey, I love you. I want to marry you. But bitch, if you divorce me, you're going to be fucked up. If you divorce me, you back out on the street, in the street, with nothing to eat. Is that right? Is that what a man is supposed to do? Is a man supposed to leave a woman in the lurch just because the relationship didn't work out and it's his fucking fault? It's his fucking fault that the relationship didn't work out, but he's supposed to leave this woman in the lurch because she was a gold digger in the first place? Or because she asked for a prenup to protect herself, to make sure that you didn't leave her out in the lurch, or at least to even give you a little incentive to not do those things? You know what I'm saying? That's also an incentive for you to say, hey, man, this woman that made me sign this paper that say if I cheat on her, she gets $25 million. $25 million is a good reason to keep your dick in your pants. Okay? There's a lot of reasons to keep a dick in your pants and not cheat on a woman, right? So I'm saying to you that we want to act like, oh, Travis should have got the prenup. Oh, any rich man that marries a broke bitch needs to get a prenup. Nah, man, the broke woman or the woman that's gold digging, whatever the case may be, she needs to get a prenup. It ain't just on him. She needs to get a prenup too. She needs to make sure that this man is going to give her something if they get divorced, especially if it's his fault. She can put that in the prenup. Now, at the end of the day, there are gold digging women. There are. I ain't gonna lie about that. There are gold digging women out here. We know that's true. But that ain't their fault. That ain't their fault. Okay, let me see what Joseph said. So Joseph said, but it also can be attached a lower amount of money than required by the state. Right. She can sign the state can say, listen, man, I'm a prime example. The state do not give a fuck about the man in marital situations. I'm telling you right now, they only give a fuck about the woman. They don't give a fuck about the woman. The woman can cheat on you. The woman can fuck your daddy. And in certain states, alimony is guaranteed. Alimony is law in certain states. Alimony is law in certain states, which means that if you live in a state where alimony is the law, and you make a lot of money, you have to pay your wife alimony. You have to pay your wife alimony, right? No matter what. So, therefore, if you go by a state that requires alimony and you divorce your wife for whatever reason, don't matter who's at fault, if you make the money, you have to pay. And it's like 50%. You have to give her half. So the prenup actually would protect you more if you live in one of those states. Because now she can say, hey, I don't even want half your shit. I just want enough to be cool. I want a lump sum. You don't have to pay me every fucking month. You don't have to worry about making payments. We don't have to worry about going to court. Nothing. I want you to sign this prenup saying, hey, if you cheat on me, if you beat on me, if you do drugs, if you get fucked up, you take it out on me. If you call me too many bitches, you know what I'm saying? If you call me too many bitches, you give me $25 million. I go about my way, you go about your way, and you'll never see me again. Whoa. You know what I mean? And that's it. It's easy to do that. So when we sit up here and go, oh man, that man married that bitch, he ain't had no prenup, he fucked up. If she married him without a prenup, she kind of fucked up too, ain't she? She kind of putting her life on the line, ain't she? Unless she in one of those states. It says, he said, what incentive does a man have to get married knowing that 50% of married people get divorced? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about divorce. See, this is the other thing that I have a problem with. This is the other reason why I can see the side of not getting a prenup. Okay. Y'all don't want this woman to get a prenup, but y'all want the man to because he's protecting his money. This woman don't need a prenup because y'all feel like she don't got no money, so she don't got nothing to protect, even though she's trying to protect her livelihood. She's trying to protect her livelihood. No. It says every state requires alimony. If there was a state that didn't, every reasonable man would get married and live there. That's not true because Pennsylvania does not require alimony. Now, I went to court in Pennsylvania, and what Pennsylvania does, Pennsylvania will award alimony. Any state in the United States can award alimony, and the awardance of alimony is based on what the judge says. So the judge can say you got to pay 60%. The judge can say whatever number you want. He can put 50% out there. He can put 30% out there. The judge will make that amount of the alimony. So in certain states, alimony is up to the discretion of the courts, which 90% of the times, the court's discretion is for the fucking woman. I'm gonna tell you right now. So it ain't no state where you can live in where you can say, hey, I don't have to pay alimony. That's not true. Any state that you live in, even in states that don't, that alimony is not mandatory, they still can award alimony. Any state, any judge can award alimony. Any woman in any state can file for alimony. But in some states, alimony is mandatory. In Pennsylvania, alimony is not mandatory. She can file for it and she can be awarded it, but it's not mandatory. In some states, alimony is mandatory, which means no matter what, if you get divorced in that state, you have to pay alimony. You don't go to court for it or nothing. As soon as y'all get divorced, they determine the alimony and give it to you. Pennsylvania, they don't. She has to request alimony, and then the judge determines whether he's going to award her or not. So that's what I'm saying. Every state, most states will give alimony out. Most states will, the judges will award alimony, but it's not mandatory in every state. So that's what I'm saying. Some states is mandatory, some states is not. Maybe the thing. So everybody wants to go, that man needs to protect his money. That woman needs to protect her fucking livelihood. Yeah, she might not have no money to protect, but she still got to live. She still, baby, got to eat. You know what I'm saying? And if she's got to give up her life and her livelihood to be with this man and marry him, then when she gets divorced, she can't go back and live on the street. She can't go back and have nothing. And then y'all don't also take into consideration this woman's new livelihood, this woman's new lifestyle. This woman ain't driving no fucking Cutlass Sierra. You know what I mean? She driving Beamer, Benz, or Bentley. Beamer, Benz, or Bentley, right? That's what she driving, Beamer, Benz, or Bentley. Okay? She not wearing no Old Navy shit. You know what I'm saying? You're not about to have $50 million in the bank of your wife wearing Old Navy. She's not wearing no Old Navy shit. Her whole wardrobe is in the trash. She didn't bring none of that shit with her. When she moved to Denver, she didn't bring nothing. She didn't even bring a pair of motherfucking panties, okay? She didn't bring no panties to Denver, okay? This woman has no clothes, all right? She ain't wearing no Old Navy shit. She wearing some Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Fendi, Prada. She wearing that shit. She ain't wearing no cheap clothes. She wearing nice-ass clothes. She driving a nice-ass car. She eating at nice-ass restaurants. All of her friends and people is going to nice-ass things. She's going on vacation. She's flying her mama out. She's doing all kinds of shit. And now, when she gets divorced from you want her to go back to how she was living? You know how devastating that would be for a woman? You know how devastating that would be for a woman to go from a Beamer, a Benz, a Bentley, back to a motherfucking Cutlass Sierra? She got to go from Denver, come back to Philly and look up and have her head down and go live in her mama's house, sleep on her mama's couch. Don't even got money to buy her panties back. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really want to do that to a woman that you said you loved, that you said you would cherish and honor, that you kissed the bride? To death do you part, and then you fuck that, and then you did like Tiger Woods, y'all, and fuck the waitress at the Perkins in the bathroom. and you think that woman don't deserve nothing. Y'all think the Tiger Woods wife didn't deserve nothing, and he out here fucking Perkins waitresses? You know what I mean? Like, come the fuck on, man. So just like we want to sit up here and say Travis needs a prenup, she might want a prenup herself. And the fact that she's not asking for a prenup should tell him maybe he shouldn't ask for one either. I'm sorry. Maybe he shouldn't ask for one either, because she's trusting him. She's saying, baby, I trust you to take care of me. I trust you to be faithful. I trust you to not beat me. I trust you to do all of that shit. Now, if she's a gold digger, she don't give a fuck about none of that. But if she was a gold digger, wouldn't she want a prenup? I mean, honestly, if she was a gold digger, wouldn't she want a prenup? Wouldn't she want a piece of paper that guaranteed that she was going to get some shit? That guaranteed that she was going to get some shit, because I know one thing for sure and two things for certain. Rich motherfuckers have lawyers that are rich lawyers, and they have motherfucking lawyers that know the rules and know all the shit and can dig down and get deep down in the dirty and fuck yo. So even if she lives in a state that does give out alimony, them lawyers can cook the books. Them lawyers can do anything they can, and that broad end up getting $1,500 a month, and this man is making $45 million a year. You don't think that he got lawyers that can cook those books? You don't think he got lawyers that can go in there and find a way to Jimmy Jam and Flim Flam? She got to trust that the court system is going to work for her. Instead of just signing the prenup, she got to trust that you're going to work for her. She got to trust that the court system is going to work for her. Well, you know, she's got to trust that her lawyer, who she can't afford, her public defender or whoever the courts give her, is going to be able to outmaneuver your lawyer who you paying millions of dollars to. She gotta trust that the judges and the people that's out there that's fans of you, that cheer for you, that contribute to political campaigns in that city, that put on for their city, on for their city, and all that shit. She gotta be sure that they're not gonna be getting bribed. That money ain't gonna be exchanged to where she can get fucked. She gotta be sure about all of that, bro. She gotta trust all of that situation. So if she don't want to prenup, that woman loves you. And if she want to take you for bad, I mean, that's on you too. If she want to take you for bad, that's on you too. So that's what I'm saying. A woman in her situation don't always have to be a gold digger, bro. But to say that she's a gold digger because she's looking for a rich man, because she decided to date a rich man, because she decided to marry a rich man, that's what she's supposed to do. A young woman that looks pretty is supposed to find her a rich motherfucker. She's supposed to date a rich motherfucker, at least financially. Okay, I'm saying financially stable, but if the motherfucker's a millionaire, that's smart. That ain't gold digging. That's smart shit. And that's why I'm going into the reason why maybe a woman in that situation might want a prenup. Maybe a woman in that situation may not be a gold digger. And maybe a woman in that situation might deserve 50%, might deserve half of that damn money. But at least if she signed a prenup, she can literally say to him, hey, I don't even want half your money. I just want enough to maintain the lifestyle that you've given me. I just want enough to not look stupid out here if we get divorced. I just want enough that I can be confident that I can live off of or start a business or at least, you know, be financially secure after the situation I done did with you. Now, that's my for prenup. And now I'm going to give a little bit of why I'm against prenups. And then I'm going to give you a little bit of the opposite. And then I'm going to go into the main. So this is why I'm against prenups a little bit. Because prenups literally says, hey, I'm not sure if this marriage is going to work out. For the woman, that's what it says. For the woman, when she says, hey, man, I need to sign that prenup, she's saying something bad about the man, ain't she, though? She is saying something bad about him. Like, if I was a millionaire and I wanted to marry a woman and she said, hey, man, I want to do a prenup, I'm going to look at her like, bitch, what? I am. I'm going to look at her like, bitch, what you think I'm going to do? What you think I'm going to do? And then when she start going, if you cheat on me, I'm not going to cheat on you. I love you. I don't fuck around. I don't fuck around. Why are you doing this? It is insulting. You know what I'm saying? If you slap the shit on me. Now listen. Remember last week when you said fuck my mama? Remember last week you said fuck my mama? I did not slap you. You said fuck my mama to my face and I didn't slap you. So why you thinking I'm going to slap you? Like, what is wrong with you? I don't slap bitches. And especially not a woman that I love. I'm not going to slap you, honey. Like, what? If you get drunk, if you be a drug addict, all the stuff that she going to put in prenup, if you do this, do that. You know, it's offensive. It's like, damn. You saying you love me, but you're not sure, you're not confident, you're not faithful that I'm not going to do none of this shit. You think I might cheat on you for real? You know? And then, you know, or in case we get divorced. Why would we get divorced? We ain't even married yet. You already talking about divorce. Statistics show that people get divorced and all that, but we not that. We in love. We is in love, honey. We gonna make it work. We for death do us part and all that. We forever and ever, forever, ever, forever, ever. You know, it do make you feel like that. A prenup is kind of a disrespectful conversation to have. I gave all the reason why I understand it. But ain't it hard? And it's hard. It would be hard for a woman to walk up to a man and say, I need a prenup because I think, and you can say, I don't think you're going to hit me, but I just got to make sure. I got to make sure. It's like, you don't trust me? You don't trust me? And then the final part about it is, listen, I need money just in case we get divorced. I don't want you to leave me in the lurch. Oh, I love you. You think I would leave you in the lurch? You think I would divorce you and send you back to your mama house? Like, honey, no. Honey, I would never. You know what I mean? But it make you feel like that, don't it? Same way with a woman. Same way with a woman. When a man comes to a woman and he goes, hey, honey, I want to marry you, but I got $100 million and you ain't got shit. That's how it sounds, don't it? He ain't gonna say it like that. I wouldn't say it like that, but that's how it sounds, don't it? That's how it comes off. That's what she hear in her head. Bitch, I got money and you ain't got shit. That's how she hear it. When you say it to us, when you bring up the prenup, you got to know how to talk, or you got to have a reasonable woman, because you can't just be going out there and be like, listen, honey, I got $100 million and you don't got shit. So I'm if we get married, I gotta sign this thing. You can't have 50%. You can't have half my shit. You cannot, honey. No way, no how. You know what I mean? And you gotta have those conversations, but you don't want to. That sounds bad to her too. And she gonna go, is you saying I'm a gold digger? Because I ain't messing with no broke nigga. You know what I mean? She gonna say that shit. She gonna be like, I'm not a gold digger, honey. I love you. We're not gonna get divorced. We ain't even gotta worry about none of that. You ain't gotta sign that shit. We don't got to worry about none of that. I love you. Plus, I don't want your money. I don't want your money. I want you. Because that's what you're saying. You want my money. Or you're saying I'm a gold digger. Or you're saying I'm going to get divorced. Or you're saying that you don't trust me. You're saying all these bad things about me. You know what I mean? So it's hard to... So I don't like prenups for that reason. I don't like prenups because they imply that the marriage is doomed before the marriage even starts. I don't like prenups because the conversation makes the two people that are in that relationship look a little differently at each other. The conversation does break down the barrier of trust. You can't act like it don't. You can't act like a human being ain't gonna feel a little bit of distrust when somebody's asking them for a prenup. It's just like, yo, like, I'm not going to divorce you. Like, but anything can happen. And that's how you kind of got to word it. You just got to be like, listen, anything can happen. You know what I mean? Anything can happen. That's how you got to word it. So, it is what it is. It breaks down the barrier of trust. It acts like you're not confident that we're going to be forever. When you get married and you say for better or for worse, you say till death do us part, but let's get this prenup popping because I don't believe we're going to be together till death do us part. I'm saying we might get divorced, and that just sounds bad. It just feels bad. It's like, where is the love? You know what I'm saying? So asking for prenups on both sides is kind of a little bit fucked up. And it's kind of a hard discussion to have. And it kind of make you look at your mate a little different. It make you look at your mate a little different. And now let's go to the man. Professional athletes are preyed upon. They are preyed upon. I ain't gonna lie. They are preyed upon. I'm not gonna lie. There are women that get dressed and go to that club and have that ass and titties, and they be going to the club. They know what clubs they stalk these players. They know what clubs they going into. They got ass and titties out. They look beautiful. They want you to want to fuck on them, and they want you to and to do all of that shit. And so they look beautiful. Let's see what GBZ got to say. He said, "Yes, I need real love and build together. I don't give a fuck about somebody else's money. It's yours." Yeah, GBZ. Sounds good. GBZ sounds good, but GBZ, I also know that you're full of shit. You're full of shit. I'll call you out right here and we can keep going, but you're full of shit. You're full of shit because the simple fact of the matter is, yeah, y'all could build together, but if that man already built the house, you could just move in it. You ain't got to worry about no building. Okay, if you meet a millionaire, if you meet a basketball player, football player, this man's making $100 million, you ain't got to build shit with him. He already built the house, he built the car, he built the cabin, he Minecraft the shit out of everything. All you got to do is go join it, right? All you got to do is go join it. But if you go join it and he fucks up, don't you want to leave it? Don't you want to leave it? So now you want to not build with him, go join the shit, and then when he leaves or fuck up, you got to go back home and build something on your own, and you ain't got no blocks. You ain't got no blocks. Yeah, okay. Talk this shit, bro. I'm talking my truth. I'm talking my truth. If you meet a millionaire, You're going, if you meet a basketball player that's a fucking got $100 million and he interested in you, you gonna go over there, you gonna see what's up with it. You gonna see what's up with it, and there ain't no building together. He's already got that shit built. He's saying, Bill, drop your shit, drop everything, and come be with daddy. And you gotta drop everything and go be with daddy if you love him. But you also gotta understand that you gotta trust that man love you back enough to not put your ass on the street. You know what I mean? It's just that simple. But men do get preyed on. I'm gonna say it. These athletes do get preyed on. She said, lies, I will leave gracefully, but these niggas move in my crib. I'm saying though. So what if one of them niggas ask your ass for a prenup? Hey, GPZ, I'm gonna move in and all, but I'm gonna need $2,000 a month if you kick my black ass out. Like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, you crazy as shit. But anyway, the truth is, right, that the men do get the men do get preyed upon, right? They do. They get preyed on, right? And there is gold digger women out here. I'm not saying that, but man, you so you do. But I feel like this though. I feel like if you get to the point as a man, okay, so the men do get preyed on. There is gold diggers out there. There is women out there that do that. I'm not saying that it ain't, right? But I'm saying that if you are a man and you get to the point where you think that you're going to propose or marry a woman that you've been dealing with, and you don't know at that point that she's a gold digger, that's your fucking fault. That's your fucking fault. That she can't disguise it. I'm saying, like, you dated for 2 or 3 years. She can't disguise it. She can't disguise that she's a gold digger. How's she going to disguise it? What is she going to say that makes you know? I mean, what is she going like, she can't disguise that she's a gold digger, because how? I don't know how a woman can disguise a gold digger, because a real regular woman, a real good woman is going to be like, I'll take whatever you get me. You know what I mean? She's not going to move in and be like, I want the Benz. Okay, so for me, I said that the woman going to be driving Beamer, Benz, and Bentley, right? But that's because as a man, you're going to give it to her. As a man, you're going to give it to her. As a man, you're not going to be making $100 million and then somebody see your wife or your girlfriend, significant other pulling up in a Hyundai. You're not going to allow that. So I'm not saying that she's going to come in and be like, I want the Beamer, Benz, and Bentley. You, as a man, is going to give it to her. But I'm saying for a woman that's a gold digger, like, there's going to be things, like, she going to ask for things. She got to. That's her mentality. Her whole mentality is, I got to get whatever I can get. So she going to ask for things. You're going to have to pay attention, because she might steal some shit. A gold digging bitch might steal some shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay attention to how she treats you, because a gold digger might be not going to make you a meal. Gold digger going to be like, don't you got a chef? Like, I mean, a gold digging bitch is not a good woman. A gold digging bitch is not a good woman. So what's going to happen is she's not going to portray herself as a good woman. Those traits that good women portray is not going to come out of a gold digging woman, and you're going to know that. Because when you be like, hey, what's for dinner tonight? She's going to be like, I'm a DoorDash it. She's going to be like, I'm going to call a chef. She's going to be like, why don't you bring something home? She's not going to cook. And then the other thing is this too. If you are an athlete and you're going for 12 hours a day and she know you're working hard, you should come home to dinner. A good woman going to have dinner already there. She's not going to ask you what's for dinner. Okay? A good woman's going to have your clothes ready for you, know what I mean? Because she ain't got shit to do. She home all day. And she home all day and she out with her girlfriend running the streets, beating the feet, shopping on your dime. You're going to know these things, bro. She's not going to give you qualities of a woman that's worthy of being your wife. And if you don't look at those red flags and you marry a gold digger, you deserve that shit. And I hope she take you for bad. Yes, they burn in hell. I mean, yes, they deserve to die. And I hope they burn in hell. That's how I feel about you. Because you're not doing your due diligence. And as an athlete, I'm sorry, but we do live in a society where if you meet a woman and you start dating her, you got to do your due diligence, bro. You got to make sure she ain't gold digging. And I'm telling you right now, she ain't going to be able to hide it, because a woman like that does not have the natural qualities of a good woman. And when she don't have the natural qualities of a good woman, you need to start questioning her ass. That's the fact. Now, If you do got a good woman that you love, man, why do you need a prenup? Why do you have to do a prenup? Okay, if you're a good man and you know that you're a good man, and you know that you're not going to leave this woman in the lump and in the lurch. You know that you're not going to fuck her over. You know that she's not going to be fucked up if y'all get divorced. You don't need to sign a prenup. You don't need to sign a prenup because you know for yourself in your inner heart, in your inner soul, mind, spirit, that you're going to do the right thing and you're going to do right by this woman. You're going to do right by her. So you don't need to sign no prenup. You don't need to sign no prenup because once you marry, if she's a good woman, you can sit down and talk to her. You can say, hey, baby, I love you. I trust you. And I need you to trust me. I'm not trying to cheat. I'm not trying to beat. I'm not trying to do drugs. I'm not trying to fuck up my career. I'm not trying to do nothing wrong. And I'm not trying to leave you in the lurch. So for whatever reason, if we get divorced, just trust me that I can take care of you. Just trust me that we don't have to go to court. We don't have to worry about what the court system say. I'm going to make sure you're straight. I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to give you what I can give you, and we're going to work it out. I'm not going to leave you in the lurch. I'm not going to leave you fucked up. If we got kids, I'm definitely going to take care of my children. Like I'm going to be a dad. We can co-parent, whatever. You, matter of fact, you don't even have to leave the house, honey. If we get divorced, I'm out. I got money to go. I'm out. Mortgage going to be paid. Bills going to be paid. Keep driving your car. Keep using the Amex. Keep, living your life until maybe if I meet someone else, we might have to have a discussion, but I'm not going to fuck you over. You can tell her that. And you can be that man. You asking for a prenup means you don't trust yourself. You don't trust your own self. Because why are you asking her for a prenup? Because you're saying to her, I want a prenup because I got to protect my money. She don't have shit. And if we get divorced, I don't want her to take half my shit. Well, don't get divorced. Be a good husband. And if it's on her for real. Because I'm saying women can cheat. Women can fuck up. Women can just wake up one morning and not like your ass. They do that. Okay? So a woman could cheat, a woman could fuck up, a woman could wake up one morning and just not like you, whatever the case may be, right? But if she knows that she's guilty, she knows that she cheated on you and you was a good man, she knows that she fucked up and you married the right woman, she's not going to take you for bad. She's not going to take you for bad, but if you're a good man, you got to give her something. So when y'all go to court, when y'all go to mediation, it shouldn't have to take a prenup for y'all to figure something out. When y'all go to court, when y'all go to mediation, go, hey, I loved you. And I did the best I could for you. I was a good husband, the best I could. You don't like me, that's fine. But come on, baby, I don't deserve for you to take my money. I don't deserve for you to fuck up everything that I worked hard for. And you don't deserve to be left in the lurch. So let's come up with something and let's go. Fuck these lawyers, fuck these judges, fuck everybody. It's me and you here. I still have love for you. And take care of that. And do that. You know what I'm saying? So when you say a man gotta have a prenup, no, he don't. He don't have to have a prenup. If they in love, he don't have to have a prenup. And if he's the right kind of man, then he don't even have to worry about if they in love or not. If he's the right kind of man, he don't have to worry about if she a gold digging bitch. Karma gonna come for her. She a gold digger. She got me. I mean, if you do your due diligence, you shouldn't fall for it. But if you fall for it, you got to be a man enough to say, I fucked up. I fell for a gold digger. I married a gold digger, and she got me, dogs. And you give it up. Plus, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be real honest, right? I'm going to be real honest. If I marry a woman and I'm worth $300 million, and we get divorced for whatever reason, and the courts go, hey, you got to give this woman $150 million. I'm going to go down to the hood and pay $5,000 and have a crackhead kill that bitch 100%. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not that person, but you could, though. I mean, logically, I'm just being honest. For real. It don't cost nothing to I'm just saying. I ain't putting it out there. I ain't saying nobody can do it, but I'm just saying that's an option for a real nigga. Not me. I ain't that type of person, but that is an option. But I wouldn't do that. Honestly, if I have $300 million and I was divorcing a woman and it wasn't my fault and she was a gold digger bitch and I got caught up in it, I got to take some responsibility for the fact that I got burnt, take some responsibility for the fact that I didn't do my due diligence, take some responsibility for the fact that a dime bitch wanted to fuck a 2-cent nigga, because that's what it is. Because money ain't going to change this. I mean, I might get my teeth fixed down the bottom, something. I might dye my hair a little bit. I mean, my dreads will be done all the time, real proper and everything. But it ain't gonna change the everything. Okay. So if she a 10, I'm a 2. Ain't no way. A dime bitch ain't gonna fuck with a 2-cent nigga. And she, you know what I mean? So I gotta be aware of that too. Like I play it myself. I had delusions of grandeur, and it's my fault. Now, do I want to give her 150 million? Fuck no, I don't want to give that bitch 150 million. I'm gonna try to negotiate. $25 million, is that enough? You can live off 25 million. I'm gonna go up, maybe 50. 50 million, I can spare that. But if I had to give her $150 million, right? If I had to, and I'm worth 300 million and I'm still playing in the NFL, I got another contract deal coming up. I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna die. I'm still gonna be a rich motherfucker in America. I'm still probably gonna be able to live my same life. Yeah, I'm gonna be bitter. Yeah, I'm gonna be mad. Yeah, that bitch might live across the street from me, and I'm gonna look over there every day. Oh, you fucking bitch! I'm gonna be a hater about it. I ain't gonna be happy about it. But at the end of the day, it ain't gonna murder. It ain't gonna. I'm not gonna die, and I'm not gonna be fucked up, and I'm gonna get a new contract. And it may not be for 300 million, but I'm gonna make another 30, 40 million. I can live off that. I'm cool. You know what I mean? I can still help my mom and them. I can still live my life. I can still eat Wagyu beef steaks. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so it ain't that bad. It ain't that bad. You look stupid. And you got to live with that, but it ain't that bad. Even if she take half of your shit, you still got the other half, and the other half is still more than a lot of motherfuckers got in this country. You know what I mean? So it ain't that bad. But the thing is, like, you got to do your due diligence on these women, because I know there's gold diggers out there. But then on your flip side, right? If you marry a good woman, why do you feel the need that you have to protect your assets if she's a good woman? You don't have to protect your assets. Like I said, y'all both grown. Y'all both good people. Y'all both love each other. And if the love goes away, fades away, stops, whatever the case may be, y'all can talk and work it out. Y'all can come up with a plausible outcome for the situation. Y'all don't need the lawyers. Y'all don't need the judges. Y'all don't need the courts. Y'all don't need none of that shit. Two people should be able to talk something out and work something out if they both reasonable adults here. You know what I'm saying? So everybody wants to be in an uproar. Or what the fuck, yo? Where the love go? 5, 4, 3, 2, while that one go. You know what I mean? Everybody got to be in an uproar because Travis Hunter is going to marry his boo or already married that boo, and he don't got a prenup, and everybody acting like that man crazy. No, that man not crazy. That man standing on who he is. That man saying that I'm a good man, and I'm not going to leave her in a lurch, and she's a good woman, and she ain't trying to take no money from me, and even if she did, I'm still going to be richer than y'all, and all of y'all that's talking shit about me, calling me a dumbass, and doing all that can kiss it when I'm got my money, and I'm on my yacht, and y'all riding around in y'all motherfucking Hyundais and Suzuki's. Let's see what Maria had to say. That's why I test these niggas. I need to know it's real. And don't complain about me. Correct me. Build with me. I admit I'm a lot, but love me and my bullshit and help me get right. If you can't handle me, then fuck you, you're a bitch. That was a little much. And that's not, I don't know how to take that. You know? I don't know how to take that because, yeah, okay. But in a situation like that, what GBV just said, if you got a man and he puts up with all of your shit, because I heard this before. I heard this and I agree with this 100%. The proof of somebody loving you is not how much they can give, but how much they fucking can take. And I heard that and I deal with that. It said, Steve Bird said, if you're talking about Travis Hunter, he's a sucker. He might be a sucker, Bird. Like, I'm putting it up there. I'm letting everybody see it. If you're talking about Travis Hunter, he might be a sucker. He might be a sucker. He could be a sucker. I'm not saying that he ain't. I'm saying that if he done his due diligence on the woman, she may be a good woman. And I'm also saying that if she's a gold digger and he gets busted, that's on him. But I'm saying that we don't have to crucify the man for not having a prenup. Maybe he's comfortable with possibly giving up half his money. Maybe he don't give a fuck about that. Maybe he's not a sucker, and maybe she loves him and he loves her. And maybe they're going to be together forever. We thought Kobe was a sucker, didn't we? Didn't we think that? We lived all this time, everybody. When Kobe started marrying, Vanessa was a video vixen. Vanessa Bryant was a video vixen. She was a woman he met on a video shoot, okay? That was there to shoot a video for Kobe, whack-ass rap song. Kobe was a whack-ass rapper. So any woman that was there shooting a video for Kobe Bryant as a rapper, we know she was there to try to pop that pussy on Kobe and get some of that money, right? That's what we assumed, right? And we thought Vanessa Bryant was a gold digger, right? Right? We thought that, right? But when Kobe got in trouble, when Kobe got caught up, when Kobe was out here sodomizing and doing whatever Kobe was doing out here in these streets, right? When Karl Malone said Kobe Bryant been fucking cheating on her all the time. When Kobe Bryant said, I should have just do a check, pay my side bitches. Kobe Bryant said he should have just paid his side bitches, right? Right? All of that he said, and all of that he did, and all of that came out. And where was Vanessa? Where was Nessa? Nessa was sitting right next to Kobe. Sitting right next to him. Popped them babies out. And once Nessa popped them babies out, I was like, oh shit, Nessa pussy popping them babies out. She really trying to get them. She making sure she get Kobe. She got them babies. She making sure she get Kobe. And what happened? She ain't leave. She ain't leave. She stuck with her husband. She loved that man, okay? Okay? We all thought the same thing about Kobe, that Kobe was a sucker. That all that shit we thought. And here it is. Now, 3 beautiful daughters later, and Kobe got caught cheating. Got charged with a criminal, got charged with raping. Kobe got charged with raping. Had to go to court. All of that shit. Nessa sat right next to her, man. So, would Travis Hunter be a sucker then? Was Kobe a sucker? No. See me, you're supposed to be my backbone, though. So, you're supposed to be my backbone. So, if I see you really trying to ride your wave, yeah, man, it's supposed to be your backbone, but I'm just saying, I mean, listen, man, millions of dollars could buy you a new backbone. I'm just saying, millions of dollars could buy you a backbone. I don't know what you're talking about. Ain't no way he can't be your backbone. If he got millions of dollars, he could be your backbone. Seabird said, red flag number 1, she got that dollar sign tattooed on the ring finger. Okay, I'm not saying she's not a gold digger. She looks the part. She looks the part. I'm just saying that there is a chance that she ain't. I'm just saying that Travis Hunter done his due diligence on her. I'm just saying that Travis Hunter is the kind of man that says, hey, if I marry a woman and we have to get divorced, I'm not going to leave her in the lurch. I'm willing to give her something. And he's saying, hey, it might not be half. It might not be half. He didn't even sign the first NFL contract. Listen, even if she do marry him and she is a gold digger, she going to stay with him at least after he get out that rookie deal. So he got about 4 years of marriage. He got about 4 to 5 years of marriage. He got to get out of his rookie deal first. She ain't gold digging for what? She ain't gold digging for his NIL or whatever he gonna make in the NFL on that rookie deal. No, she waiting for that second contract. She waiting for that veteran contract. So even if he's a sucker, my man gonna be married for about 5 years. Okay, he gonna be married for about 5 years, and even if she is a gold digger, maybe he can convince her to not be. Maybe he can convince her to not be. Maybe he can be such a good husband that she really, really, really want to stay. Maybe he won't cheat on her. Maybe he won't beat on her. Maybe he won't do nothing bad to her. And she might say, you know what? This is the best I'm going to get. Because she been out in the world with a man that she been out in the world with a man that slapped the shit out of her. She been messing with broke niggas. You know what I'm saying? So we never know the outcome of this. I'm just saying that asking for a prenup is reasonable. I'm on both sides of the fence. If a woman has to ask for a prenup, I see her side of asking for it. I know why. If a man has to ask for a prenup, I also see his side of asking for it. I know why. But if a woman doesn't want a prenup, I see that too. You don't want to doom the marriage before it starts. You don't want to let your future husband know that you don't trust him. You don't want to look like a motherfucking gold digger. And if a man don't ask for a prenup, I see that too. You don't want to think that you don't trust your wife. You don't want to make assumptions that she might be a gold digger. And you don't want to act like you a nigga that would not take care of her if y'all got divorced, that you would leave a woman in the lurch. So I'm not for prenups. I'm not against them. If people want prenups, I go, yeah, get that prenup. If people don't want prenups, I go, yeah, you don't need that, my man. I support both sides. But for people to come out here and try to crucify Travis Hunter because he didn't get a prenup, try to talk shit about him about it, try to make it like he's making a dumbass mistake, like he a young boy, no, man. No, go ahead. Miss me with the bullshit because I'm here to tell you, you could be wrong. And Kobe Bryant, That's my man's in them. That's my man's in them. That's my man's in them. Everything up here is Kobe. Kobe, 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 Kobe. Kobe is my man's in them. I even got a podcast episode called Kobe that talks about our relationship. We weren't friends. We weren't friends, but we was as close as you could get to being friends without being friends. I talked to that man personally in his face. I supported him when he was playing in high school basketball, and I feel him every day in spirit in my room. Okay, and the Lakers, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm on that. But okay, so that's my take, and that's the end of this episode. And I just want to give a shout out and a thanks to the people that came through. Bird, you always coming through. You my mans and them. G Beezy, you know we family, so you know how that go. And anybody else? Wait, Timothy Daly. I think his name was Tim Daly. Let me go back up. I forgot who else was in here. Yeah, Timothy Daly, man. Thanks for coming through. Thanks for contributing. And anybody else who was watching, thanks for being here. And I appreciate you. And GBZ said one last thing. He said, "Wait, I'm different. I guess we leave gracefully. I'm different, I guess, and we leave gracefully with whatever we got." So he was right. What you mean? That's dumb. That's dumb. She said you named your daughter Kobe. Sure did. Sure did name my daughter Kobe. I don't fuck around. That's right. I did name my daughter Kobe because Kobe's my man's in them. But anyway, I was going to end it, but I'll go this. You're different. And you can leave gracefully with whatever you came with, whatever you got. You be all right. Yeah. You could do that, GBC, but why would you though? Why would you? If you married a professional athlete that's worth $100 million that cheated on you and beat it on you, why would you want to leave gracefully? Nah. You don't leave gracefully. You get that money. Or before you even go into it, you say, "Hey, listen, man, you might cheat and beat on me. Sign this paperwork saying that I'm getting the money. And then I can leave gracefully. I ain't got to fight with you. It's on paper. Send a check. I'll be back in Philly." There's ways to do things. There's ways to do things. That's all I'm saying. So thanks for everybody in the comments. Thanks for everybody who was watching. Thanks for everybody who continues to support me, even though I ain't shit. And I know it. Thanks to my co-host 1800 trying to get a sponsorship. Okay. And today's show was brought to you. The show was brought to you today by it says Local Union 474. That's right. Today's show was brought to you today by the Local Union 474. And they really is sponsors for this show. Local Union 474 is sponsors for the show because that's where I get my jobs from. And that's where I get the little bit of change that I do get to fucking set up this makeshift studio and have time to be able to talk to y'all because I don't have to work 24 hours a day. I don't have to break my back to get my flat. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's just that. GBZ, stop commenting, okay? You're not materialistic. You know how to survive. Yeah, of course you know how to survive, but why would you have to? If you married a man that was a millionaire and y'all got divorced and it was his fault, you shouldn't have to know how to survive. You should be cool. You should go home. So you saying, hold on. I was going to end this podcast, but I gotta get GBZ one last time. GBZ, you saying that if you was married to a millionaire and he said, "Hey, this ain't working out, get the fuck out, I want to get divorced. And then, by the way, I'm not giving you nothing." You just gonna leave? You ain't gonna pop off? You ain't gonna sue? You ain't gonna get a lawyer? You just gonna sign them divorce papers and get the fuck out? Is that what you gonna do? You ain't gonna do that, GBZ. You full of shit. You full of a whole lot of shit. But thank you for reminding me. GBZ reminded me of something. I'm sorry I had to get up for a second, but GBZ, that's why she's my sister, she said. And go grab his new book. And this is it right here. This book is called Dad. It's called Dad, and it's available on Amazon. On Amazon Books. You can buy it on Amazon Books, or you can call me. Or you can come in the comments, you can text me, you can message me, you can do anything. And if you live in Philadelphia, for $12, I will deliver this book to you, and I will sign it. And I don't care if you're a stranger, I will write in there that I love you. I will write in there, love Tyrone Jacob Livingston, besties forever. I'll write whatever you want me to write in there because I don't give a fuck. So if you want one of these, go on Amazon, or if you live in Philadelphia, holler at your boy personally on Messenger. If you got my phone number, you can call me, text me, whatever the case may be. If you're in prison, send me a kite and I'll get this in there. I'll get this in there. Matter of fact, if you on State Road, my Hishi's son works there. So, hey, we can make it happen. But get this book. It's pretty good if I do say so myself, because I did. Okay. And with that being said, I'm going to wrap this thing up. Thanks for coming, and I'll see you next time. That's a little post podcast singing.